Have you ever replayed a painful memory in your mind and thought to yourself, all they have to do is apologize? If they just admitted what they did wrong, I could finally move on. When someone hurts us, betrays our trust, or disrespects our boundaries, it is deeply human instinct to want them to acknowledge it. We want them to see our pain. We want justice. We want them to look us in the eyes and say, I am so sorry. But what happens when days turn into weeks and weeks turn into years and that apology never comes, never arrives? What happens when the other person is too proud or too stubborn or simply too unaware to admit that they broke your heart? You end up carrying a heavy, bitter bag of resentment. Take a deep, soft breath with me right now. Exhale slowly. Because today we are going to look at the heavy bag of waiting for closure, and we are going to learn how to finally put it down. Hello dear souls, and welcome to episode 4 of the Weightless Weekend. I am Swami Chitta, and it's Spiritual Veda podcast. Not just a podcast, but a companion in your journey. We carry resentment because we think it's protecting us. We think that if we stay angry, we are holding the other person accountable. But I want you to look closely at this heavy bag of anger you are carrying. Who is actually punishing? The person who hurts you is likely going about their day. They are eating their meals, sleeping in their bed, and living their life. They are not carrying the heavy bag. They are not carrying the heavy bag. But who is carrying the heavy bag? You are, dear souls, you are. You are dragging it to work with you. You are bringing it to the dinner table. You are letting it keep you awake at night. When we wait for an apology to heal, we do something incredibly dangerous to our spirits. We take the keys of our inner peace and we place them squarely in the pocket of the person who hurt us. We silently say to the universe, I refuse to be happy until this person speaks. My dear souls, why would you give so much power over your beautiful life to someone who didn't respect you in the first place? Just think it over. Realize this point. Remember, true closure does not come from another person. True closure comes from you, from within you. Here at Spiritual Veda, we believe spiritual wisdom is measured by the joy in your heart. And your heart cannot be filled with joy if it is filled with resentment. There can be only one, either joy or resentment, regrets or happiness, complaints or smiles. To put this heavy bag down, we have to completely change the way we look at the word forgiveness. Society tells us that forgiveness means saying, what you did was okay. Society tells us it means we have to let that person back into our lives and pretend nothing happened actually. But that is not true spiritual forgiveness, dear souls. Forgiveness does not mean what they did was right. It means you are choosing to say, What you did was wrong, but I refuse to let it ruin my today or ruin my future with the thoughts of the today. Forgiveness is not about letting the other person off the hook. It is about the heavy, painful weight of your own back. It is deciding that your future is far more important than their apology. Think over it. You do not need them to understand your pain, for your pain to be valid. You do not need them to admit they were wrong for you to be right. You can close a chapter of your life even if the other person refuses to read the book. Yes, even if they don't read the book, you can still choose to close the chapters. Think over it. For the rest of this weekend, I invite you to reclaim your power. Think about the apology you have been desperately waiting to hear. Imagine the exact words you wish they would say to you. I was wrong. I was careless with your heart. I'm sorry. Hear those words in your mind, accept them, and then release the expectation that those words will ever actually come from their mouth to you today or in the future. Put the heavy bag down. You are the author of your own healing. You can give yourself the closure you need. Evict that resentment from your mind today. Take the keys to your peace back and put them in your pocket where they belong. Dear souls, step forward with a genuine and real smile, because that smile is you, not the resentment you carry. Thank you for walking with me through episode 4 of the Weightless Weekend. Before I say goodbye today, please scroll down to the comments and share with me. What is one resentment or expectation you are choosing to finally let go of today? Let us leave that heavy energy right here with me. And if this episode helped you breathe a little easier, please hit the follow or subscribe button so you do not miss episode 5 next weekend. Next week, we are looking at a very different heavy bag, the pressure to live an epic life. We will ask a beautiful question. What if your ordinary, simple, boring life is actually a masterpiece? If you know someone who's carrying the heavy bag of an old grudge, please share this audio with them today. Let it be the sign they need to finally heal. Have a beautiful weightless weekend, reclaim your peace, and start your day with a smile. I see you next week with Wednesday Whisper. Till then, God bless you all. Do take care, smile more, and I love you all.